Brought to you by the Sam Bernstein Law Firm. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
We ask people about attorney Sam Bernstein.
It's a family law firm.
Honesty. Caring. He looks out for the little guy.
1-800-CALL-SAM has the easiest phone number to remember.
Flu shots used to be simple. There was only one option. But times have changed, and so have the shots.
This may be a new approach.
Flu season is just around the corner, and experts say now is the time to get your family protected.
But from quad shots to high-dose options, there's so much that's new with the flu. We asked Dr. Frank McGeorge to help sort it all out for us, right?
Well, I think I can. It can be really confusing, though. While all of these shots and nasal sprays do protect you against influenza, there are certain vaccines that may offer better protection for certain groups and even allow some people to get a flu shot who never could before. 1-year-old Logan Maskin is getting his very first flu shot. Tears aside, for this Macomb Township family, it was a no-brainer.
If we can prevent any kind of illness, then I think it's worthwhile.
Logan's doctor, St. John Hospital pediatrician Marcus DeGraw, agrees.
It's a deadly disease that we can help try to prevent with a simple immunization, so we'd recommend it for everybody.
The CDC now recommends that everyone over 6 months old get vaccinated against the flu. This year, there will be up to 139 million doses of flu vaccine available, more than the biggest change involves the quadrivalent vaccine, or quad vaccine.
These are 4 components in the vaccine. Up to now, we've had 3 components in the vaccine, 2 A viruses and a B virus.
Dr. Arnold Monto literally helped write the book on influenza. He's also a professor at the University of Michigan School of Public Health.
The problem is that we've had 2 different kinds of bees circulating, and it's become impossible to predict which one was going to show up.
For that reason, this year's quad vaccine will protect against 4 strains of the flu, 2 A viruses and 2 B viruses. Only about 22% of the vaccine available this year will be quad vaccine, but that includes all of the nasal spray flu mist. The rest of the flu shots will protect against the traditional 3 strains of virus. Also new this year, 2 flu vaccines that are safe for adults with serious egg allergies. Flucelvax and Flublok are made without using eggs. Now, people over 65 also have the option of choosing a high-dose vaccine. It contains 4 times the usual amount of immunity-producing antigens. Dr. Monto says the jury is still out on whether these vaccines are truly better for seniors, but
we know that the vaccines are less effective in older people than we would like them to be. So this may be a new approach to better protection of older individuals.
Also back for a second year, the intradermal flu shot. It has a needle that's 90% smaller and thinner too. I tested that version myself last year and I barely noticed the initial poke, but I did have some redness, itching, and a mild swelling in the days after. I know lots of people, especially parents, are worried about mercury. Now the CDC says numerous studies find the mercury preservative used in some shots are completely safe, but if you want to avoid mercury altogether, there are several mercury-free flu shots available. Flu shots that are a single dose in a pre-filled syringe generally do not contain mercury. Flu shots that come from a multi-dose vial do contain a tiny amount of a mercury-based preservative. The nasal spray is mercury-free. Now, last year's flu season started early and it hit hard. 164 children in the U.S. died from the flu. The only thing that's predictable about the flu is its tendency to be unpredictable. And for that reason, experts say now is the best time to get vaccinated, regardless of which vaccine you choose.
Go with what you can get. There are some choices, but it's better to get vaccinated than not to get vaccinated.
We see serious flu cases every day in a hospital, so when we see it, it is frustrating because we know we can prevent those cases.
Logan's parents say, hopefully thanks to his flu shot, he won't be one of those cases. Now, most doctors and pharmacies' offices will only stock 2 or 3 different forms of the vaccine, so if you need a particular kind, it's really best to call ahead. And if you want to check the mercury content of various shots, We have put a link to the CDC chart on the health page at clickondetroit.com.
You know, I was just saying that it's too bad they don't make one that lasts a long time, so you don't have to get one every year.
Right. Well, you know, it does change every year, but they're working on a flu shot that will actually cover one common piece of the influenza virus that doesn't change, and hopefully that'll come soon just for you.
Just for Carmen. Now look at what we're going for tomorrow night at 11.
Police say it was a secret operation involving a spy shop, a doctor, numerous homes like these throughout Metro Detroit, and a mastermind with an illegal operation. Oh, and it didn't involve just one person. Do any of these people live in your neighborhood?
I'm not comfortable with that.
Do you really know what's going on inside your neighbor's house?
No, I didn't hear anything about it until you told me.
I'm local board defender Karen Drew. Tomorrow night at 11, it's the exclusive investigation that will leave you asking what's really going on behind closed doors on your street.
Can you believe it? First day of October already?
Yes, that's what the calendar says.
Yeah.
30 days till Kit Kat bars.
Mr. Halloween here.
2% milk and Kit
Kids,
Kats.
be forewarned. Yeah, take them away from your basket.
Here we go, outside. It's kind of like a cookie, but it's candy. 60 degrees outside, clear skies. We've got southerly winds at 7. Now, we just heard from Sue Draub at Manchester. She said temp is going up. We're about at where the temp is going to bottom out to, maybe upper 50s tonight. But you see that same issue again. We've got the clear skies above. Well, there's the clear. That's just the graphic view. With 93% relative humidity. So as the temp gets close to the dew point, a little fog action again overnight toward morning. Today, that fog lifted into some low stratus clouds, and it was just tough to get it moving out until we finally got the breeze kicking up. 72 is all we got. Chicago got our 79. Kansas City at 81, so we were warm. Notice the much cooler air. These were highs today, 50s and 60s, and there's a reason. The jet stream has a little trough of low pressure. That's that dip right there. Now watch what happens. We go from the next couple of days toward the weekend. Saturday, still relatively warm. Sunday, pow, we get a cold front, and we get this trough of low pressure, so we cool things off all over again. So overnight tonight, not too cold. Daytime tomorrow, continued October warming. And then the end of the week, we get some rainy spells, occasional showers Thursday, maybe some late Friday, into late Saturday, and then into Sunday as well. This time of the year, you say, oh, it's time for fall leaves. Oh, back in 1974, which it dawned on me today, it's 39 years ago. Oh, my gosh. Detroit recorded its earliest snowfall ever. It was only a trace, but it was there nonetheless, and we got it. And so it wasn't a lot to make snowballs with, but it was there. 63 degrees for Pontiac on the hour, Port Huron 63. Detroit's at 60, 64 for Monroe. Monroe's been tracking as a warm spot all through the day. Clouds and radar combined. Again, not much going on, but we don't have much cloud cover. A little hanging around Saginaw Bay. No clouds, no radar returns, which means no rain for now. Computer guidance suggests that as we head into the day tomorrow, we get the fog. It gets out of here. We get back to some sun. We head into the 70s. Then into Thursday, showers and thunderstorms increasing, and there are more to come as we head for the end of the week, so therefore we get the rainy spells. Overnight toward morning, we do get into a fog. Watch out for some dense stuff. Warmer temps again tomorrow, and then for the weekend we go from warmer to much chillier. Nighttime low tonight, 58-ish. Fair, cool with the fog developing. Lighter breezes. We had a pretty good breeze kick up today. 78 for the high tomorrow. West-northwest winds at 5 to 8. So actually we get back into more fair skies as the week progresses. Now here's where it gets interesting. End of the week, especially later on Saturday, so we have a few rounds of showers and storms. Notice the high is still at 78. We head from there into a Sunday. Temperatures are going to really take a tumble, and then focus on the beginning of the week with the Old English D's. Here come the Tigers, and there's going to be a little bit of a chill, and it all starts on Sunday. So that'll snap us back to October reality.
Well, like Michigan weather, right?
Yeah, that's all right. All right, Chuck. Well, admit it, you've done it. You've tried to drive while munching on fries, but you just picked up the drive-thru. Well, now one fast food chain is trying to make eating on the go a little bit easier. We'll show you how.
I look forward to that. And if you don't like cleaning, this story is for you. How vacuuming could actually make you sick. That's next.
Handed down. To some, that might mean recipes or the family cottage.